Okay, and if this wasn't enough, okay, there is one more incident that really showcases the ignorance of the masses, that is the pagans of Bharat, and even the nonchalance of the Supreme Court. Okay, they have been rather indifferent towards these causes because they are operating under the assumption that since nobody is coming up to the courts to raise these matters, it does not matter. We'll just keep on, giving verdicts. So there are some judges in the Supreme Court who have explicitly commented. Okay, so there is a festival of Janmashtami where there is a practice of organizing Dahi Handi. That is, people, usually the male members of a community, they make a pyramid, a human pyramid, and at the end there is a person who climbs on top of that pyramid and breaks that earthen pot that has the butter in it. Okay, and this is an age-old practice. And when I say age-old, it is even older. Okay, the word centuries old is not enough to express how old it is. Okay, so the judges say that we know that Krishna used to steal butter, but did he also indulge in such acrobatics to climb atop of a pyramid and then crash that earthen pot full of butter? Okay, these are the words of the judges. Okay, now let's ignore their disrespect to the culture in which they were born. Okay, let's ignore that and keep it aside for a moment. But they are more than happy to give verdicts on these matters. That is something that is very striking to me, because what gives them such right? Okay, and the verdict that they have passed is that the height of the pyramid should not be too long, otherwise it will harm that person. Okay, there I can sit here and count multiple practices in monotheistic faith that are harming the human body. Okay, so why isn't Supreme Court giving out verdicts on those practices? Why? Because there is a belief that the reform in the Christian and the Muslim community only can come from those members, but the reform in the pagan community must come from the Supreme Court. It's like as if we as a majority have agreed to abide by whatever the verdicts the Supreme Court gives, and they have taken this for granted, that whatever verdict the Supreme Court will give, will take it for granted, and hence that gives them the right to give their verdicts